Welcome to We Are the City. This is a series of inspirational videos where we've asked some of the city's most senior women to share their inspirational stories with you. We hope by watching these clips you will feel motivated enough to go on and live your own career dreams. We really hope you enjoy what we have to share for you, and once again thank you for being members of We Are the City.
The reason behind these videos is to inspire more women to take up careers here in the city. So let's get started.
So my name's Sweeney. My title is Head of Diversity and Inclusion at Nomura International. And what I actually do is really focus on building cultures within an organisation that are inclusive so that the best people can get on.
Okay, is diversity and spreading the diversity message really important now more than it was 10 years ago, or are things getting better with that?
I think it's as important as it was 10 years ago.
Okay.
And I think it's something that organisations will always have to focus on. I think the key thing for organisations as the economic climate changes is making sure that they get the best people into the organisation. It's making sure that they're adaptable to their customer base, and it's making sure that they're really innovative in the products that they're delivering to customers. So I think it's as important as it was 10 years ago, but I think it will continue to be more important in the coming years.
So I guess the diversity message is surely about employing the best person regardless of race, gender, or, it's not about employing a certain amount of women or ethnic minorities, it's about who is the best person.
Yeah, it is. Diversity and inclusion is absolutely about getting the best person for the job, but it's also making sure that you remove any cultural bias or barriers or stereotypes to enable that best person to get through.
But I guess that's what makes your job difficult, because there are stigmas, whether we want to talk about them or not. There are those issues and those boundaries, and it's your job to kind of get the employer to break those boundaries down or to work with the client.
My job is firstly to work with the employer, to challenge them on those barriers and to really look at how we can break them down. Mm-hmm. It's also working with the individuals to think through how they can help break those barriers down and how they can progress their own careers. And it's also working with clients to understand what they're actually looking for within the organisations they want to work with, so that we can develop products and services that they really want. So it's really all three aspects of that, and that's what makes that job quite challenging.
I was going to say, that was my next question. You must have quite a few challenges in your daily role. How do you get over them?
It's really being very having a lot of tenacity and really believing in what you're doing, and just carrying on focusing on believing that you can change the culture and you can change people's views. Okay. I think that's the key bit, and it's also having a sense of humour around what you do, because you're not going to win every single battle, but it's taking every small win and celebrating that in some shape or form.
What advice would you give to other city viewers that are watching this, that maybe are either starting out in their career or they want to go for that particular job but they're not sure they're going to get it? Is there anything that you would say that could help them?
I think there are a few things. I think first of all around your career is, if you want to do something, just go ahead and have a go. Whether you think you might not get the role the first time or the second time, if you really want to do it, just keep trying. Listen to the feedback that you get and really work on that. And if there are some obstacles around you getting a particular job, really think through differently how you can do that. For example, one of the challenges for me is that my family live in Yorkshire and I work in London, so I commute weekly, so I live down in London during the week and I live at home at the weekend, and it's really looking through those challenges of how you can get over them to really get what you want out of your career.
And one of the things that We Are the City actively promotes is networking, sharing best practice, and basically just talking. Would you say that is one of the fundamental reasons for success?
I think it's a really important one. As well as working at Nomura focusing on diversity, I'm also the president of the European Professional Women's Network in London. And what's really key for that is the networking element and meeting different people and getting different ideas and concepts from people. But I think the key point for that is networking smartly. Mm-hmm. So it isn't about just getting a lot of people in your address book. It's about really understanding who you're networking with and how you can help them and how they can help you, so that you're really building a really productive network rather than just producing a network that's just for the numbers.
Would you say networking is fundamental to someone's progression within the city?
Yes, I think it is. And the reason I say that is a lot of jobs are still about who you know in the city, who knows you, who knows what you've done. So it's really important to focus on that networking so people know what you've achieved and what you want to achieve in the future. I think that is critical now, and I think it always will be.
Lovely. And lastly, is there anything that you would like to say to the viewers out there? Anything at all?
The only additional thing I'd say is whatever you want to do in your career or life, just go out and grab it. You might not get it the first time, but just keep trying. And if there's anything that you want, just ask for it.
Just ask. Like it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.